Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a British billionaire and founder of the petrochemical company INEOS. He has recently made headlines for his interest in buying the English football club Manchester United. In this video, we will explore everything there is to know about Sir Jim Ratcliffe, including his business ventures, personal life, and a potential bid for Manchester United. Number 8. In 2023, if you were to create a prototype of an ideal Manchester United owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe would likely be the outcome. Ratcliffe checks all the boxes, including being a social and long-life fan, as well as having a multi-billion-pound fortune, which could make him a formidable force in the world of football ownership. Ratcliffe started his career at Esso before moving on to work for a private equity firm. He later founded INEOS, a petrochemical company that has since become one of the world's largest. With a current personal wealth estimated at $12.7 billion, he has the resources to make a serious bid for Manchester United. The 70-year-old businessman has already added Liga 1 club Nice and Swiss team FC Lausanne Sport to his portfolio through INEOS in 2019. Now he is reportedly preparing to launch a bid for the Red Devils, which could make him one of the most influential figures in English football. Number 7. In 2019, Sir Jim Ratcliffe engaged in talks with Roman Abramovich about purchasing Chelsea FC, but the two parties could not reach an agreement on the club's valuation. Last year, when the London club was put up for sale, Ratcliffe submitted a late bid of £4 billion, only to be outbid by Todd Boehly. However, it appears that Ratcliffe has had sights on Manchester United all along, as he recently expressed interest in acquiring the club. In October, Ratcliffe spoke about the Glazers, Manchester United's current owners, stating that they had no interest in selling the club, which is owned by the 6 children of the father. He also added that if Manchester United had been available for purchase in the summer, he would have pursued it following his Chelsea pursuit. However, Ratcliffe acknowledged that he couldn't wait around for the opportunity to just arise. It seems that Ratcliffe's pursuit of Chelsea was partly influenced by his desire to acquire Manchester United, which has always been his preferred choice. With the Red Devils now available for purchase, the situation has dramatically changed, and it remains to be seen whether Ratcliffe will succeed in acquiring one of the world's most iconic football clubs. In this video, we will explore everything you need to know about Sir Jim Ratcliffe's interest in football ownership, including his pursuits of Chelsea and Manchester United. Number 6. Ratcliffe's passion for adventure and travel is well documented. He has pushed himself to the limit by skiing in both the North and South Poles, braving the icy water of the Northwest Passage in his explorer vessel Sherpa, and even running across the Namibia Desert. In addition to his expeditions, he has also undertaken team adventures with his 2 sons Sam and George, including completing an Ironman triathlon together when he was 64 years old. Their team adventures go back to the boys' teenage years, where they climbed the Matterhorn together. However, the climb was not without its challenges, and George slipped on the way down. Fortunately, their guide was able to quickly arrest him on the rope, and he survived. Despite his love of adventure, Ratcliffe does have limits, admitting that he would never jump out of an airplane, as his life would depend on how well someone else had packed his parachute. In 2017, Ratcliffe took his passion for adventure to the next level by buying his favourite brand, Belstaff, which is known for its rugged outdoor clothing and accessories. It seems that for Ratcliffe, the thrill of adventure and pushing his limits is not just a hobby, but a way of life. Number 5. Over the last year, rumours of a possible sale of Manchester United have been circulating, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe officially announced his interest in purchasing the club earlier this month. According to reports, the Glazers, Manchester United's current owners, are seeking a full sale, and formal bids are expected to be submitted by mid-February. With a suggested valuation of £8 billion, competition for the club is expected to be fierce, with interest from both the US and the Middle East. However, only the extremely wealthy need apply, as any potential new owners will be expected to invest heavily in areas of the club that require improvement, including the squad, training ground, and Old Trafford itself, which is the most expensive of all. Despite his personal wealth, even someone as rich as Ratcliffe may find the numbers hard to justify when it comes to purchasing his beloved club. It remains to be seen who will emerge as the new owner of one of the most famous football clubs in the world. In this video, we will delve into the potential sale of Manchester United, the current situation regarding the Glazers, and the possible contenders for ownership of the club. Number 4. Manchester United fans are likely to savour Jim Ratcliffe's bid over other interested parties due to his background and lifelong support for the Red Devils. Adding to the appeal of an Ineos bid is their experience with club ownership at Nice, although their time in charge at the French club has been described as chaotic, currently sitting 10th in Ligue 1 without a permanent manager after sacking Lucien Favre. If Ratcliffe's bid is successful, supporters will hope that Ineos has learned valuable lessons from their time at Nice. However, it's worth noting that the two clubs have different objectives. Nonetheless, given the frustration among United fans with the Glazers' ownership, almost any potential buyers would be seen as an improvement. If Ratcliffe succeeds in buying the club, his status as a local boy made good is sure to receive a particularly warm welcome from fans. In this video, we will explore the potential impact of Ratcliffe's bid on Manchester United and its supporters. We hope you're enjoying this video. If you have any ideas or suggestions for our next video, we'd love to hear them. You can find a link to submit your topic ideas in the video description below. Also, if you haven't already, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Number 3. Let's revisit Nice, where 2 years before Ratcliffe's acquisition, the team ranked 3rd in Ligue 1 under Lucien Favre, but had slipped to mid-table in the season preceding Ratcliffe's arrival. Since then, Ratcliffe has infused almost £200 million into the transfer fees alone, and led the club to 2 fifth-place finishes in the past 3 years. However, Nice is already on the hunt for its 5th permanent manager since Ratcliffe's takeover, after he sacked Favre from his second stint in charge on January 6th, and the team's current standing is closer to the relegation zone than the Champions League spots. French football expert Julien Laurent explained to Sky Sports that Ineos purchased Nice in August 2019 for €100 million, and their intentions have been admirable. You can see that they want to succeed. They have invested a significant sum of €200 million in the 3.5 years they have been at the club. Number 2. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's luxurious lifestyle is evident from his multi-million-pound properties and super yachts. After receiving a knighthood in 2018, he changed his residency from the UK to Monaco, where he owns a house. He also maintains a property in Hampshire, where he previously lived for 2 decades, and Switzerland, where he owns a house on Lake Geneva. Ratcliffe's love for sailing is reflected in his ownership of 2 super yachts named after Hampshire. He is currently working on developing a 7-acre plot on the Solent coast to include a beachfront house, luxury summer house, lake, and 4-car garage, indicating his passion for living life in style. Number 1. Despite being the richest man in Britain, it seems that owning a football club like Manchester United may still be a costly affair to Ratcliffe. Report suggests that the Glazers may ask for a whopping £6 billion to £8 billion for the sale of the club, a considerable amount over its external valuations. While this figure may seem exorbitant, football finance expert Kieran Maguire believes that the Glazers may be willing to accept a discounted price. Comparing United's potential sale price to other Premier League clubs, Maguire highlights the vast differences, with Chelsea valued at £2.5 billion and Newcastle at just £300 million. Maguire also suggests that while Ratcliffe may be wealthy, he may need secondary investors to provide further funding to complete the purchase. Despite the high cost, United's incredible annual revenue of nearly £700 million every year may make the purchase worthwhile. This revenue puts United 5th in the world rankings of annual football revenue, making it a valuable asset for any potential owner. Nonetheless, even with his vast wealth and love for the club, Ratcliffe may still face challenges when it comes to purchasing his beloved Red Devils.